your life. All right. I didn't know we were good to go. So, welcome to the Stickperson illustration. My name is Alpha Mulu, and I help people find their purpose, make and achieve worthy goals in their everyday lives, in business, in interpersonal relationships, in their careers. And for a little while now, I have been studying from my mentor and teacher, Bob Proctor of the Proctor Gallagher Institute, about how this Stickperson can literally change your life, as it has done for my life. The Stickperson demonstration essentially is responsible for how we understand how the mind works. If you are trying to achieve certain goals and get certain results in your life, it is essential to understand that human beings think in pictures. And what does that mean? Imagine yourself wanting to buy a car, go on a vacation, buy a house, or anything that you really want. And mind you, we already have everything we need. So we have food, we have shelter, we have clothing. So the things that you want in your life are the things that may have to drive you to stretch beyond your limits and achieve certain goals. So when you want to get something, you think, you imagine, and you picture yourself. So you want to buy a car, you want to go on a vacation to your dream vacation spot. So you paint a picture in your mind and you see yourself achieving that goal, going to that vacation, or maybe in that dream car. So this Stickperson demonstration is going to break down to you. So how did this come about? Sometime around 1934, a doctor by the name of Thurman Fleet realized that people were not understanding the cause of them getting mediocre results, even if they tried different things. So he came up with this Stickperson demo. So the Stickperson demo essentially draws the mind in two parts. So the top half of this is what you call the conscious mind, or the thinking mind, or the logical mind. The bottom half is called the subconscious mind, or the emotional mind. My writing is really bad, so just bear with me and just focus on the substance. Or you can call this other part the feeling. Some people like to call this the universal intelligence or the infinite intelligence. So what does this say to us? It means that we have the conscious mind, we have the subconscious mind. So we live in a universe which is full of energy, okay? Everything is constantly in a state of vibration, nothing rests. So we always have a force of energy which is pouring into our consciousness, and it goes through our body. So at any given time, you are vibrating. So your subconscious receives all this energy and all this power. You have the choice to think about whatever you want. You have the choice to feel how you want. The problem is, most of us do not exercise that choice, and most of us understand that we can think a certain way to get certain results. So we have been naturally programmed to believe that whatever comes into our mind, we have to react to our sensory factors. So we all have sensory factors, which are we see, we hear, we smell, we touch, and we feel. No, it's not feeling. We see, smell, hear, touch, and taste. Taste. So if we have been programmed to always react to the environment around us, then our results are never going to get from where we want them to be to what we actually want. What we are supposed to do, as the Stickperson shows us, is we are supposed to feed this subconscious mind with the thoughts that come to our mind and we continually feed the subconscious mind, and we use these intellectual faculties to get the results we want. So, when we are young, we have been taught that we just react to the things that we see, the things we hear, and the things we smell. These intellectual faculties are actually where we are supposed to be. The way you will get results in your life is by understanding that when you think of something, by using your imagination and your willpower, you can build the dream life that you want. If you want to move certain things in your career or your business, you are supposed to understand that your intellectual faculties are what you need to use as opposed to reacting to the senses. Okay? So, we have these intellectual faculties. Why? Why are they important and why do they help us? So I'll give you an example. For me, for a very long time, I used to always spend my time reacting to the things that happen around me. In my business, I used to always worry about, everything was about everybody else and I didn't take responsibility. Once I started to understand that everybody had a perspective and if I was wrong, it didn't make you right and vice versa, I started to change. Once I understood that I could use my imagination to build the business that I wanted, to build the family I wanted, and I could use my willpower to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all others, then I had an aha moment. So what I'm saying here is, for you, if you want to move certain things in your life, you want to achieve certain results in business and career, you need to understand how the mind works. Because without this understanding, you will never know what is wrong. And just so you know, the mind controls the body. What does that mean? The body is an instrument of the mind. Have you ever wondered, anytime you say, I don't feel good, it's because of what you're thinking. So you have to be able to control what comes into your mind, and you have to be able to think a certain way, because your thinking controls your vibration in your body. That vibration makes the body react a certain way. So the body is an instrument of the mind. And if you think and feel a certain way, your body will act a certain way and you get the results here, or action. So conscious mind, thinking mind, emotional mind, feeling mind, and the body will always respond to what happens here, and you start to form habits or behaviors based on what you're thinking, right? So one thing I also want to say is that we live and we exist on 3 planes of understanding. We are spiritual beings, we are intellectual beings, and we have a physical body. So that explains again this entire Stickperson figure. So unless you understand that as human beings, you are a spiritual human being, you have an intellect. Remember, I call this our intellectual faculties. So, spiritual being, intellectual, physical. Remember, the body is an instrument of the mind. So this is where the physical comes in, and then the results you get are based on how you receive the energy that comes within you, and you feed your subconscious mind with whatever you want it to do. So, what does this all mean to you? If you want to get some changes in your life, and you want to see what it means to understand and actually move from where you are today to achieve whatever goal, please consider taking a deeper dive into the Stickperson. And there's a Japanese word, kaizen. Kaizen stands for constant improvement. So anything you're doing in your life, you should always be improving. If you're not improving, then you're just existing like this piece of furniture. So Kaizen means, be it in your finances, your family, your fitness, your friends, your faith, you should always be an emotion of improvement. Remember, we are constantly in an ocean of motion. Nothing rests, everything vibrates. So if you want to have some changes in your life, you feel like we can help you here, please feel free to click the link down below and we'll be in touch for a free consultation, or we'll give you some resources to help you make a change in your life. Thank you.